This is the first video of a transformation that is taking place, and this video is about stop losses. I've acquired experience, just like the movie Taken. The main character is talking with the person on the phone, and he says, "I've acquired the skills to do certain things. I have acquired experience. I have, through experience, acquired certain things as well." And it has come to my attention after suffering catastrophic losses for 60-second time that it's time for a change. And this change must be permanent, because it could be good most of the time, but there will be times when one or two occasions that will completely eradicate and completely dismantle what I've built up. Visually speaking, it is like if I were to have built a 20-foot tall sand sculpture, and then the waves comes in and just completely demolishes it. Now, building that sandcastle takes months of work and enormous amount of food, enormous amount of gas to move from one place to the other. And for me to have lost so much, aside from the analogy that I've given, I move from one place to the other, and I use my body, and the ligaments that move around, I have to work during the day, and that ligament places strains on it as I age. Time goes by, and time is irreplaceable. As Warren Buffett states that whenever he talks, that he has a certain number of days left in his life based on the average lifespan of an individual and how healthy he is. And time cannot be replaced and is invaluable to me, to anybody else as well. And so the change that I make, it starts with this one thing. And if I don't do this one thing, then I will perpetually do the same thing over and over and expecting different results. This one result which will vacate me from the title of being a foolish individual, and that is to place a stop loss. To count the number of days that I could have used the stop loss to minimize any losses, these heavy losses, I'm talking about 62 occurrences at least, and that would, in my bank account, my capital, my trading account will be completely different. And I wrote in my membership, and I'm so thankful that they've accepted me, is it's going to be a paradigm shift. This one little thing will be a paradigm shift. And if I maintain this consistency, it is consistency. That's how a person becomes. Consistency is based on being consistent. So far, I've done things that are consistently incorrect. I have consistently not used stop losses, and I have consistently lost money, heavy money. So in order to change that, then I will use stop loss to be consistent, and that consistent habit will allow me to remove heavy losses consistently forever. Barring any certain situations where there is a what do you call it? The market closes because of some catastrophic events, that it gaps down or something past the stop point. Even if it's stop point, it will sell at a certain point when it opens. Even if there's a rebound after that extreme down, it is a good idea to exit at that point. Therefore, the critical change occurs. The Alcoholics Anonymous book, handwritten, says you cannot do this alone. And when you accept that fact, then change occurs. I cannot be consistent unless I fix this one thing, which is to use stop losses. And I hope that I've made it extremely clear to myself that I will always use and practice using stop losses. And I seem to be in a group setting where a membership, and I'm sitting across in a chair in a circle, and I'm admitting to myself that I, a day trader, are uh, guilty of not using stop losses. And I will no longer be guilty. I will be free, and I will be abiding by the rules of day trading. And I will make this permanent. And should I get to the point where I don't need it, then I don't need it. But for now, I cannot exist without using stop losses. I truly hope that I have made it crystal clear. I hope. I hope, despite the fact that I've laundered everything about myself, that the world is still kind to me and want me to succeed. I truly believe that, and I will spearhead my direction in that capacity. And I look forward to thriving on the other side of that bridge. And it starts with stop losses. It's not valuable. It's not ingrained in me unless I've experienced these things. Just imagine how much money that is, suffering through this 62 times. It's heavy. It's extremely heavy. It's extremely, it's a lot. It's extremely a lot. Just imagine that I've spent like days and days, and I string together like even a month of consistent gains. And then 1 or 2 days without a stop loss just completely took everything that I made within 1 month and then some. At which point I would have to scrub dishes and take out the trash. And the way that the trash is taken out is that I would dig through the trash to make sure silverware and plates are not thrown away. And I do that with my bare hands. Sometimes there will be like skewers, bamboo skewers, and luckily for me, I have not run into broken bottles. And bamboo skewers would just jab at my fingers, and it hurts. It stings. Infection is a possibility. I do it, and I gladly accept it, and I'm grateful. It's a necessary part of the work, and I'm so thankful. Here, it stops now. I'm stopping this right now. I'm stopping the behavior that is perpetually making me a foolish individual, doing the same thing, expecting something else. Being consistent and expecting something that requires me to flip around and be consistent in another way. Today, I admit that I am a fool. I am a fool for not using the stop loss, and I want the world to laugh and crackle, whatever you want to do. But after being so stubborn, and I'm a changed man, I can't believe I'm saying these words. I am a changed man. I feel like the Shawshank Redemption, where Red, yeah, how coincidental, isn't it? The stock market trading and the character's name is Red. Red said to the board, Sonny, I don't give a damn. Right now, I do give a damn. And I do give a damn about myself. And I'm making this change to free myself, unchain myself, untether myself, and finally become free. And I as in Alcoholics Anonymous, I can't do this on my own. There's a spiritual side where God allows certain things to happen. And I pray to God right now, Jesus Christ, I pray that you'll allow me to use all my efforts to change this behavior and permanently, forever, as would be a infinite divide, the bridge that I had used to cross over that infinite divide, and I'm on the other side, and may you remove that bridge so that I will never ever trade without a stop loss. And I pray that my actions prove this each and every day, and I look forward to finally taking this one step on the other side of the tipping point and truly making a true way towards becoming a consistently profitable day trader. I look forward to this journey and sharing my journey on my YouTube and I start this with this YouTube. I'm excited. Let's go.